Just so you know, it's 8:35 at night on Saturday. I'm sitting in my car doing these videos. Last video of the night is the babies. Now, we talked about many different forms of the babies today. The ones that I saw train with my own eyes today. The ones that trained this week, my top 15 list. I'm going to run through all the babies real quick for you and give you a little heads up what's going on with all of them. Let's start with Ale Sun. I saw her train great today, that filly. A lot of hope going in. A lot of people haven't heard a lot from her the last little while. We gave her some time off with those curbs, but she looks great, training great. Probably bring her over to Mohawk. It's a good idea. Probably bring her over to Mohawk on... You know what? We might school her on 2-5 on Tuesday. So we got to bring another horse over on Tuesday. Might do that. I haven't made my mind up yet, but Ale Sun's close. She's close. Anteros back jogging now. What kind of jogging? He's walking on the track. Looks sound, looks comfortable. His leg looks like it's coming good. We'll walk him for a week, start jogging him slow for a week. A couple of weeks of jogging, then we'll re-ultrasound that leg. Looks like it's coming really, really good. Arctic Force schooled awesome the other day. I would suggest he'll probably qualify in 58, and then he'll be off to Scott DiDomenico's in New York. I think his first start is in Yonkers. I don't know. I know. His first start is June 20th in Yonkers. Qualifier on June 8th down to Scott. Little training trip, get a feel for him, and then he'll be racing on the 20th. Beach Boutique. Went to the vet this week, cleaned her up real good. No real problems. Left splint was bothering her quite a bit. All cleaned up now. She's ready to go. She's going to qualify next Friday. Beach Bum BB. I want James to go there Tuesday. I want to cut her loose. Go a decent mile with her, maybe 2.6 come 28 seconds. I want to really light a fire under her, and she's going to qualify on the Saturday, but I want to get her wound up pretty good. She looked a little flat the other day. We had that snake cord on her ear hood on her, had her all blocked up and closed up, and she was flat. Take all that stuff off her this week. We're going to cut her loose and see how she feels. Bend over. I got to make a call. Bend over. A little quarter crack. Relax. Not a big deal. Ben's tough as whalebone now. Just have to have the blacksmith in to put a little window bar on Bend over and clean that quarter crack up. Not a big deal at all. Bottle of Red. She's ready to go. Her qualifier is going to be Saturday. Then she'll be off. If we can get a start in for one of these horses. Now, there's depending on where that quarter crack is, sorry, I just got a message. Depending on when her stake race is. She's not the 20th. I think in my head she's the 26th. If she is, we might race her once before we send her down. We'll see. No guarantees. Brush Cut, he's going down right away. He's same as Arctic Force. He's going to be in to go on the 20th of June at Yonkers. Cabernet's coming good. She's back jogging now. Got a green light from the head vet at the university. They checked her EKG and her heart again. Make sure she was good. No signs of any issues. She's back jogging now in Harry's Barn. She's going to be late 2019, I think. Not late, right? Yeah, she could be later on racing. We need a good month, 5 weeks of jogging into her. Then when we do start to train her, got to watch her again, make sure that doesn't happen again. No real reason to believe it would, but better safe than sorry. We've put a lot of money into this filly, and we don't want to see anything detrimental happen to her. Canadian Titan is really coming around. I mentioned her today, how well she trained. I really think she looks good, and really impressed me this morning. Very, very impressed with this filly right now. Capistrano also, I didn't see her go. Harry said she trained well. I have every reason to believe him because she's been training great. Really like this filly. She's going to be going over Thursday to train in 2-7 at Mohawk. Then for those of you asking, not the Monday because they changed it to Tuesdays now, June 11th, most of the Ontario breds, if not all of them, will be going over to school on the Tuesday. Cheatin' Dixie trained good today. I thought she looked really good. I wouldn't say she's close, but she's not far away. If we can get a couple of weeks of consistency into her, get a good mile into her, she looked good today, I thought. I was happy with her. Classic Con, another horse. He's going to train on Thursday, qualify on Tuesday. No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. School on Friday coming up. This horse, an American bred. He's going to train a slow mile on Tuesday, school on Friday, and then his first start is at Tioga, I think. Tioga is his first start. I know there's some at Monticello, some at Tioga. It's no need to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not going to be racing him there. Scott will. So Classic Con, will be going to Tioga, I believe. Compass Rose DC, we talked about her. She slid into the top 15 list pretty good. Louis Philippe loves this filly. Looks really good. She'll be qualifying on Friday. Crazy Mission trained good today. School good the other day. Looks really, really good this colt. I'm very happy we didn't send him to the sale because he's done everything right the last 2 weeks. Don't believe me, just watch. Kevin loves this colt. Says every week he gets a little bit faster, a little bit tougher. Emerald Miss. Senator the Vet, I really thought there'd be a few little issues we found, but not much. Melissa work on her feet, did her knees, did her lower hocks. She's good to go. Very happy with her. Steve jogged her today, said she's much better, looks great. Enjoying my life is caught up. She's going to train next week in 2.7 in school, probably in 2.3 on the Tuesday after. Enduring Strength looked fantastic this morning. Really should have been on the top 15 list. This horse has come from nowhere. For those of you that own parts of Enduring Strength, I think he's one of our best Ontario bred trotting colts for sure. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Every week I seem to miss someone. Excellent Nation looked great. Schooling, he's going to qualify Saturday at Mohawk. Fox Valley Shazam, mile 59 the other day. It was really a tragedy that she didn't get on the top 15 list. She really should be. It's unfair. She could have, I guess. But she looked tremendous the other day. 59, won her schooler, very easy. Forged in Fire, he's going back up to the university on Tuesday, get that neck trimmed up. This proud flesh where they operated on his throat, it's common. We're doing the right thing by cleaning that all off. I think this is his last visit, will be this Tuesday, maybe 2 weeks from now, the last one, I'm not sure. But Natalie Cote did a great job with him. We'll see. We'll see what happens with him throughout the summer and into the fall. He doesn't have a harness put on him again until August, I think. So, Forged in Fire, making the best of a bad situation there. Frontier Cruise, he trained great today and looked good. Fuss Pot trained good. Harry said she trained good on Friday. Might school her on Tuesday. Not sure yet. Might school her on Tuesday. Giddy Up Max, he's going to train Thursday in school. And maybe I'll just put her in with the Ontario ones. Train them on Thursday, back Tuesday. Giddy Up Max also. Globe Trotting, I talked about how good she looked. Very impressed with her. Gold Watch, you guys might have forgot about him. He's turned out. He's going to come back in another month or so. Harness AM, she looked awesome this week. Danny said she trained good. She looked good. I saw her on the track today. Very happy with her. Havana Ooh Na Na looked great again. Always love this filly. Hometown Boys, he's really growing. He's huge now. Big boy. He's going to go this week, Thursday, back Tuesday. I'll Play It Alone, number 3. You're going to see a big mile out of this colt next Saturday morning. He's a good-looking colt. He's very, very fast. Jody will go with him again, and we'll see what happens after his qualifier. Inland Beach looked good training today, as did Jailhouse Master yesterday. Now, I saw Inland Beach. I didn't see Jailhouse Master, but they all told me how good he trained. I suspect that's correct. Just For Me and You trained great today. Knockdown Dragout trained yesterday, I believe. Libero Hanover trained yesterday. McPherson Thunder trained yesterday. Marzank Hanover didn't train at all. She's going to start training next week. About a week behind everybody else, but lots of time. She'll probably qualify on the 29th. Miss Brampton Beast trained good today. So did Miss Mischief Maker. I talked about how good she was. I didn't talk about how big her lungs were. When she came in from that first trip, which was a pretty decent mile, she wasn't even blowing. And then when Danny came out the track with her mile and 2:10, wasn't even blowing. This filly's got lungs on her like an elephant. Muscle Chrome looked good today. Filly's really starting to round up good. Fill in good. She looks comfortable in style. She looks sounder on the track. Really happy with Muscle Chrome. Nancy Allison looked better today. Todd went with her. I'll have James go with her on Tuesday. Tell me what he thinks. I was happy with her today. Need Your Opinion looked good. Olympic Hopeful looked good. Overdue Mission looked tremendous. Danny went 2 trips with her today. Last mile in 2:10, last half in 1:02. Overdue Mission will be in to qualify next Friday and looked good. Path of Totality looked good also. Going to scoot her along 1 decent mile on Tuesday before she qualifies on Friday. Can't go too fast, but maybe a 1.25 miles. Let her cut her loose for that last quarter and another quarter. See how she feels. I'll have James go with her on Tuesday. Really Blue Chip. Oh, go back and look at the other videos. How happy I was with this filly today. Looked awesome. Her first stake race is in Buffalo. Got to talk to Scott. I believe probably best thing to do is we'll race her in Buffalo her first start. I'll drive her, and then Scott can get her shipped there afterwards. Probably not much point in shipping her all the way to New Jersey and then back to Buffalo. We could say, hey, we'll skip the first one. Why? She trained down and a half her whole life. Pretty sure she can scoot around Buffalo, no problem. Rooney Blue Chip, he's coming nicely. I said to somebody yesterday, listen, if he doesn't get to the New Jersey on the 26th, it's not the end of the world. This is a big, growthy colt. He doesn't feel ready to me, like he's ready to really attack. He just feels like he's out there doing his work. He might need a little time. We'll see how he trains next week. We might qualify him on Friday again. I think we probably will. But I'm going to watch him in the qualifier. How does he look? Where do we go from here? These are answers I'll need from Rooney Blue Chip after he qualifies on Friday. Rose Run Valiant. You guys are going to look at Rose Run Valiant. I think he's creeping towards a bust-out mile. And I know some people had sold some shares the other day. It's your money. Do what you want. But Rose Run Valiant's starting to look real, real good. Rose Run Versatile looked fantastic today. Very, very happy with this filly. Come a long way and made up a lot of ground in a lot of time in a short period. Very, very happy with Rose Run Versatile. Sebastian Ray trained really, really good today. Looked good. He's going to be in the Ontario mix. Now, the reason for that, I've said it over and over again, he's in the Ontario group because he's not leaving Canada. He's Pennsylvania bred, but he's not going to the PA Sires. He's going to stay here, hopefully the Wellwood, maybe the Breeders' Crown if he's good enough, and some stakes to Champlain, the Define the World, things like that in between. Lots of racing right here for that colt. So Sebastian Ray, train Thursday, school on Tuesday. Sebastian Yu, he's going to qualify on Friday. He is going to Pennsylvania. Looked really, really good training the other day. Louis Philippe loves this colt. He's going to be down to qualify him on Friday. Sometimes things happen, look good training. Right on time, isn't he, Garnet? Sometimes things happen. Look good training, look good schooling. Very, very happy with this colt. Really excited to see what he's going to do on Friday. Spend that money. I know what she's going to do. She's going to go out and qualify well because that's what she's been doing all along, is training well. Spend that money. Looks good. Starting to get dark. I'm racing against the light here. Spirit of Dio is a monster. Drove in at number 2. I thought she was probably our most powerful training mile the other day, but consistency, not consistent so far. Maybe we'll keep that consistency going on the big track. She didn't run today at Tomiko training, so that's good. Spirit of Dio qualifying Friday. Sunshine and Shade, he's going up to the university now. He injured himself in the stall. This is one of the other setbacks about keeping studs around. They can get a little ornery. They can get a little hard on themselves in the stalls, and he hurt himself. Broke his splint bone in the stall. Not a big deal. We can take that splint bone out. He's going to go up to the university. What we don't know is the extent of the injury of the tendons and the ligaments. I hurt this when I fell down, and it hurts as much as my broken bone. It will heal, but it needs time. So did he rip and stretch his ligaments and he just needs time, or did he injure one of them? I suspect he just strained it and pulled everything in there. The vet believes that she can take that little fragment of splint bone out. It's right against the skin. Take that fragment out, no problem. That bone will cool down and heal fine. Next is, how bad did he hurt his soft tissue in that leg? We'll ultrasound that and know on Tuesday, I suspect. Hopefully not horribly, but I don't know. So we'll see how he looks after Tuesday. Susie K looked tremendous the last 3 weeks. She's not a gold filly. She's not going to win any super stake races. She's going to be the meat and potatoes type horse that I always fall in love with. I love this filly. She's a worker. Everybody that's ever gone with her likes her. For good reason, she tries. Tiamo Hanover trained good today. I suspect he's going to go over with the Ontario crew again, train in 2-7 on Tuesday, and then we'll see what happens after that. Not a ton of stakes for this guy. I was pumped. I had him paid into that race at Georgian. They had 12 entries. 12 entries in the 2-year-old races at Georgian that were going to go 4 weeks with a final of 12 or 15,000. 12 entries. 8 of them came from the stable.ca. Very disappointed. I thought that was a great series. They put it together well. Now we don't have a whole lot for Tiamo Hanover until the Define the World, I think. So might just train him on Thursday and then see what we have. If he goes back over to school a little bit, then that's fine. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Time Dazzle looked fantastic. I jumped over Trafalgar. Trafalgar looked great this week. Now, I didn't see her go on Friday. Harry said she looks good. This filly's a powerhouse. Louis Philippe loves her. He's going to train her on Thursday, back Tuesday. Time Dazzle looked great today. Very happy with her. Big update, Time Kazam. For those of you who've been following, he was scratched out of the open house. I thought he pinched a nerve in his neck. He was all uncomfortable for about 2 weeks. Wobbly, just not himself. The vet believed it was EPM. I tend to agree with him right now. We treated him, trained him today. He looked like his old self. 1 mile and 33. Now, he missed a little time, obviously, but he's coming. Looks good. He'll be ready to go. Not ready to go this week, but I'd say by the 29th, Time Al Kazam might be ready to qualify. Yours, if you want, it's going to qualify on Friday. James said, please don't school him when I'm not there and don't train him when I'm not there. This horse can get a little rowdy. And James worked diligently with this horse over the last few months. And we didn't take him over and school him. His training mile was unbelievable 2 weeks ago. Very, very good. 2-3 and a piece, 27 and 4 on the end of it. We did not school him or train him when James was gone. So he will train on Tuesday. You know what? I'm going to take him over and show him the gate on Tuesday. If he looks good, he might go on Friday anyway. If he doesn't, he'll go the next week. Not a big deal. Utopian, he's going to be with the Ontario, although he trained one mile 2.6. Had him up to the vet. His knees were a little bit open. Right front foot. Both his feet and his right knee were a little bit suspicious. I think we shocked his feet and his knee. Put some razor pads on him. Gave him a week. He's been in 2.6, so he's going to go with the Ontario crew. He'll go over Thursday for a mile in 2.7, and then we'll see how he looks after. Watch Av trained today. He needs to get the Mohawk. He's pretty sick and tired of that half-mile track over to Tomiko. Big colt with a big rangy gait. A couple of miles at Mohawk, and he'll get his ears up again. He likes that. Wiggle Delight trained great today. Willpower Fashion trained great today. Zeb's Sunshine looked good, but I thought he was running in on the turns. That quarter crack, the foot with the quarter crack bothers him. I think his knees bother him a little bit. Just 2-year-old stuff. He'll be the next horse that we have up to the veterinarian on Monday morning, and she may put the kibosh to him going on Thursday. He may need another week. He doesn't look lame, but he doesn't look comfortable. And this is why we had 5 or 6 babies up to the vet this week to get them checked. Next one to go up will be Zeb's Sunshine, hopefully on Monday. So, that's everybody. That's everything. A lot of videos. I'm just going to upload them all to YouTube. I'm sick and tired of sending them on Dropbox and the other thing. It's not too bad, but sometimes, Curtis has to wait till Sunday morning and then run around with his kids and his wife and then, hey, edit everything. I didn't really make any mistakes with the videos today, so I'm just going to upload them all onto YouTube, and I'm going to send them all out on an email on Monday. So those of you who figured out how to use the YouTube channel, I see the other night I uploaded the video for the qualifying report, and 200 people had watched it by the time I had got up in the morning. So we sent I just sent it out on our site, but we'll send all these videos out same way we always do on Monday morning. So we had a good week, finally. Everybody wasn't perfect. Some needed some help, and I'm going to help one of them this week. But for the most part, a great week. Really excited to watch White Tiger tomorrow night. Really excited to watch West 52nd again. Looks like our out-of-town stake horses are really coming around. It looks like we're going to have a good summer, hopefully. The 2-year-olds look really impressive also. So, big weeks coming up. Friday, Saturday. If you're in the area, let me know. I'm going to ask Mohawk if we can bring a ton of coffee and donuts out. We're going to have a lot of horses in to qualify. 30 plus next Friday and Saturday. The Ontario breds are training to 7-ish on Thursday, and then they'll be back behind the gate the following Tuesday. I know it's 5 days, so the problem is the track's closed Monday, Wednesday. Qualifiers are on Tuesday. Thursday's the only day we can do it. Tuesday, just give them a little look at the gate, and then they'll be qualifying on the 22nd. So, that's it. That's everything. That's all the videos. I hope you all had a great weekend. I know it poured rain here all afternoon. But that's it. The Jays are on. Gonna go watch the Jays get beat. Master Saver was 4th. Haven't talked to Kevin yet. Haven't seen the video. I just, in between videos, looked at the results, and he was 4th. So, that's it. Talk to you guys soon. Hopefully see you this week. If you're coming out to the qualifiers on Friday, Saturday, let me know. We'll have lots of coffee and donuts for everybody. Take care.